Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hey guys, the old captain here, a little sick, and it's that lull. It's in between the seasons. It's the da. However that fucking commercial goes with Target and all that bullshit they sing. It's the fucking thing that the way the song goes. You do 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 do. Anyway, it's the captain here, and we got a video request. We got a ton of requests that came in over Christmas, and as you know me, I can't just let work not go. I was telling myself I wouldn't work this week, but yeah, I'm gonna work and bang this shit out. And I also did get a request. Somebody asked me, a young lady, she says, can I send you something like a patch to put up on the backdrop? I'm like, hell yes, absolutely. So if you have like a little something you want to send, I'm not gonna sew it on, I don't know how to sew it. I'll just like get some glue like a fucking bachelor would, and we slap it up there. Absolutely, please do. Send whatever little trinkets or whatever. It's like, well, I got this little thing and I make it. She crocheted it, she did something. Anyway, has nothing to do with requests. Our request comes from a man, because he must remain anonymous. Mr. Cleary, before making a video about this, please redact the state that I got the job in. I'm in a shit magnet here and in general hate it. My priority is getting experience in manufacturing engineering and then getting the fuck out. Also, money is a constraint on this one, so go into as much detail and length as you'd want. But if you're going to fuck me, at least have the common courtesy to give you the reach around. Don't worry, we'll fuck you. Don't worry. We here at Asshole Consulting will fuck you good. You know what I said about, or what they say about good times, right? The mines in Australia took a massive hit and started replacing locals and Western expats with quite a few Pakistani nationals. And nothing bad's going to happen with that, because there won't be any radical Muslims in there. So yeah, I could plant a bomb here with this expensive machinery and hold back the entire Australian economy. No, we're all the same. All cultures are the same. Fuck Western civilization. Fuck white people. Nah, you go get fucking Punjab, or whatever the fuck his name is, to go and put a little C4 right there, that crucial piece of engineering equipment that you can't get a replacement for in 10 years from the goddamn Japanese, so the entire, like, supply chain goes to fucking pot. Yeah, you Australians know what you're doing. They got laid off because someone offered to do my job for a lot less. I put the word out I was looking for a job, and after 2 Skype interviews, I got an offer in a state at a manufacturing firm to do the controls and automation. I took it because I'm not running the risk of being unemployed in Oz. I'm taking 2 weeks off to enjoy Oz some more, and then I'm flying back to the state. Here's where things get sketchy. 1, this is the second time in under 2 years I've been laid off. Most recruiters and HR reps view that as a red flag and frankly don't give a flying fuck, because it's the industry you were in that crashed. The technical recruiter at this firm was a prior oil field and engineer herself at one time, hence why she flagged my resume. How do I overcome this issue? You don't. You accept that this world fucking sucks on so many levels and that things are not perfect, and this is one of the things. You have, and dude, seriously, you got me in your camp here. Don't even get me started, but you did, because I have to start now, about these worthless fucking cunts. I mean, seriously, you want the epitome of cunt. This is it, and that's 24-year-old HR girls. They're too stupid, too inexperienced to know the difference. Like, well, I should pay attention to the commodities market. And look, this industry crashed. And so I should not take a blemish of these guys getting laid off in the Bakken oil field or over in Perth and understand it. No, you're asking for the impossible. You're asking me, well, not me personally, you're asking the world to make 24 and 25-year-old HR cunts be aware of the world around them. They didn't go into HR because they wanted to be savvy economists and keep their fucking fingers on the pulse of the world economy and different labor markets. They're lazy fucking power-hungry cunts. That's why they went into HR. Now, why corporations employ them, I don't know, but they do, and that's the front line that you and every other person, male or female, gets to deal with. I wish there was a solution as to moving around. How do you get the HR cunt to understand that it was macro or international economic forces that made you lose your job and not your performance? But here's the thing. The great thing about HR cunts is they're dumber than fuck. And so you lie on your fucking resume. Lie. Lie, 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 lie. All right, have you learned nothing from the baby boomer generation to today with the Gen X in the middle and the millennials fucking everybody in a big fucking lie Big Mac sandwich? Fucking lie on your goddamn resume. Okay? Now, what level of lying? I mean, don't say you're a fucking CEO when you weren't, but like, if the last employer you had didn't really work out that well and wasn't that long, fuck it. You were traveling in Oz. You were enjoying life. You didn't work that 3-month period where like your boss was embezzling funds and blamed it on you while he was fucking his other boss's wife. That wasn't you. You weren't there. That never happened. You lie your fucking ass off. And what's great about the economy today, thank you to Barack Obama and the millennials that voted it in, is that everyone does believe, like, yeah, no, I just went to Europe and fucked around and you're in Oz, you're in Australia. I was in Australia and I fucked around for 6 months. And they will believe that because they're stupid HR cunts, okay? So there you go. There is no solution to getting around the HR cunts. It's because the fucking employers hire these HR cunts. Now you have to deal with them. Now, if we could get the corporations to stop hiring HR cunts, that might be a way, but yeah, you can always go and aim for, like, talk directly to the hiring manager. You could go to these networking events, you know, and finally, you know, maybe find yourself a hiring manager, maybe. But right now, as it stands where you are, you lie your fucking ass off and you just accept that the HR cunts are there. It's just a variable you're going to have to deal with. So if they're going to be hiring, these corporations are going to hire, and that's their best foot forward, is a 24-year-old, mindless, math-impaired, HR parasitic cunt, you lie your ass off, okay? And they're going to lie to you too. So just it's war, dude. It's war, okay? There's no like, well, how do I... No, it's war. All right. 2, I'm starting to grow weary of being on the technical side of things. I'm not even 25, and I fucking wrecked, and I mean absolutely wrecked my body while watching senior management get stupid rich, then toss guys like me to the curb. I remember being in Los Angeles watching oil field executives partake in activities that make the Wolf of Wall Street appear mild. All of this was occurring while they were laying off their best men and plundering company assets. If you can't beat them, join them. How do I do this? You become a self-employed individual. There's only 2 ways to get into that racket, okay? 1, you become self-employed and you make billions or millions and you don't give a fuck anymore to be invited to these parties. Or 2, you are born into it and you were not born into it. That's why you are a fucking oil hand. That's why you are wrenching your back. So you have to become self-employed. Or through some masterful piece of selling your soul to the devil bullshit, you suck enough cock and like maybe after 25 years of pain-assery slavery that just isn't going to be worth it, they let you into the club. You know what? Fuck it. No, it ain't worth your life or your time. Just go start another business. And what business do you start? I know. That's the hard thing about being a self-employed entrepreneur. So your options are, you either become a self-employed guy and call your own shots, and that's going to take a lot of work and effort, but it's going to be a lot easier than sucking the cock of these guys for 25 years. Or you were born into it. And if you weren't born into it, you're not going to be partying with the wolves of Wall Street. That's how simple it is. I know you're looking for me to give you an answer on how to give a solution. No, the answers I'm giving you are the ones based in the real world. Right? 3. The town I will be in is rural and fucking sucks. The job is 8 to 5. My boss and supervisor is a baby boomer, but absolutely amazing. Cool, yeah, there's cool people in every generation. I'm not saying all baby boomers are fucks. Just, like 98% of them. The only hobby I have, due to the area constraints, is reloading and shooting. It's equivalent to therapy for me, but it shuts my mind up for an hour at a time. I tend to reload while listening to music. I prefer female vocals to my tracks, and I've noticed in the background of a few of your videos you have very good relaxing music playing. What are your recommendations for music or for hobbies? For hobbies, I'd go hiking, because in the state you're in there's hiking. I would get motorcycles. And that would also allow you to work and learn to wrench on motorcycles and learn about engines and mechanics and things like that. But in terms of music, I really don't know. It really depends on your mood. I've been getting into, like, if you want something just to calm you down and relax you down a little bit, Michael Gariacho, just look up Medal of Honor theme or soundtrack, the original Medal of Honor, that's pretty good. But if you want calming female vocals, Michelle Sharman, Debbie Duncan, these are local musicians in my town, but you can certainly look them up. But yeah, I don't know the music I have playing in the background. I don't think I have music playing in the background. I just go and download what I like and play according to what I mean. I just go on YouTube. So yeah, those are my hobbies I'd recommend. Is you go hiking and you get a motorcycle. And then for music, dude, you don't need my personal. I just recommend Charm Michelle, Debbie Duncan. What's it? Not Stella and the Supremes. Diana Ross and the Supremes. I like them. They're a little bit more happy with a little bit Motown, but I don't know. They put me in a good mood. 4. Now what? I haven't the slightest fucking clue what I'm doing with my life, but I do know from being broke growing up that I've got to keep earning money. I'm totally starting a website blog that is something akin to Instructables, but much higher quality. I also intend to document my programming knowledge because most of the shit I learned came from the School of Hard Knocks and isn't Googleable. My professors didn't know about it, and it sure as shit isn't SourceForge. The second part of it is to explore my more artistic pursuits via macro videography and my project builds. If anything, it's something to fill my time with that keeps me sharp. That's it for now. Send me a quote, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, dude, there you go. That's what you should do. Go and pursue that as one of your hobbies. And if you'll figure it out. I can't tell you if that's going to make money. I don't know. I'd have to do it myself. And you know what? Ain't nobody got enough money in the world to fucking pay me to go and learn how to program shit that I don't want to do with websites and Instructables. So what I would do is, that's going to keep your mind fresh. That's actually going to keep you sane. That'll be your anchor. And it may actually make you a little bit of money. You won't know that, though, until you start developing a product and pushing it out there a little bit, which is one of the lessons I've always advocated about entrepreneurship. And that is, it's like mountain climbing. I've used this analogy before, but it's so accurate. Like, you'll climb a mountain and you'll get to the top, and it's not until you're on the top of the mountain do you really truly get a perspective and respect for the lay of the land. You're like, well, there's a taller peak over there. I thought this was the tallest peak, but you couldn't see it because you were climbing the mountain. In other words, entrepreneurship is very, very, very much like mountain climbing. You got to get to the peak to figure out what else is out there. If you're in the valleys or in the forest, your eyes are completely blocked. Like most corporate cocksucking MBA douchebags. They're always in the valley. They're never fucking achieving going to the mountain. So it's not until you become an entrepreneur, pursuing Instructables or whatever it is that you may like to do, that you're going to get to that point and like, I say, oh my God, here is how I obviously make money. So I'm not saying blow a ton of money on it. That's where a lot of people lose their asses. I think I want to climb this mountain. I'm going to take out a third mortgage on my house and blow $1 million. No. Find a cheap way of climbing that mountain. And when you get there, you're going to have a much better per view or viewpoint or perspective on how to make money off of these the mountain that you just climbed. And it could have been like, seriously, dude, I mean, it's like asshole consulting, like what you're paying for right now. I would have never gotten to asshole consulting if I didn't first climb the mountain of climbing a blog, like writing a blog. I would have never gotten there to writing books unless I had climbed that mountain of climbing the blog. And then I wrote books. And then that peak says, well, this and that. Then all of a sudden everything starts coming together. Like, I should go and consult because I'm sick and tired of answering people's emails for free. And holy shit, people fucking pay. So it is that domino effect or climbing the mountain effect that you absolutely have to pursue. Cheaply, it's not, don't blow millions of dollars on it, but yes, absolutely do that as a hobby because it doesn't cost you anything, but you learn yourself a skill, and that might keep you saying, you know what, that might get you out of this motherfucking cocksucking HR cunt business forever. You'll never have to deal with, how long it's been since I've dealt with an HR cunt? It's got to be at least, what was it? As a recruiter, I don't think I've talked to an HR cunt in probably 10 years. Matter of fact, I think the next video I'm going to do is a 10-year anniversary without an HR cunt, I'm going to totally do it. But for your personal situation, yes, you've got to do this, man, because you're learning right now. Macroeconomic factors, political factors, corporations going to the lowest dollar. You can only rely upon yourself. So please, pursue your adventures, pursue your interests, see if there's a way for you to make money on it. In the meantime, go to that state, go hiking, learn to ride motorcycles and work on them. And just, I wish I had happy, go-Philly, lucky answers. That's fucking Oprah. That's fucking Barack Obama. That's the Democrat Party. That's the people at Vogue or Salon. They'll lie to you to tell you to make you feel better. But since you have a penis and you've paid me and I'm an asshole, I'm going to tell you the fucking truth. And there is no simple answer to your solution. It's just you're going to have to fucking constantly... Where you come from, it's gone. Where you thought you were going to, weren't never there. And where you are ain't no good unless you can get away from it. And those are words of wisdom to follow from the awesome industrial rock group called Ministry. Best of luck. Toodles.